Hello, friends. Welcome to day 7 of our 90-day challenge. My challenge to recruit 50 volunteers in the next 90 days. Today is Sunday. Happy Sunday. Today's a big day for recruiting volunteers. Is actually when you get face-to-face interactions with all your people, with your parents, with all the people at your church. And today was a great day. I had some great interactions with some volunteers. Here's something specific that happened today. We do at our church, at the Ridge Community Church in Blue Ridge, Georgia, we do a Next Steps class. We do it 4 or 5 times a year. It's a 3-week class, and it's an opportunity for people to take a next step in their involvement at the Ridge. It's a great opportunity for people to join groups, for people to begin to serve, to learn more about who we are, what we believe, and all those sorts of things. And on week 2 of our Next Steps class, it's an opportunity for all the participants to meet many of the ministry leaders and to learn more about what those ministries do. Most churches do some form of this, and I'm actually really glad for what the Ridge does, and giving, more specifically, giving me an opportunity to introduce myself and cast vision for Next Gen and for the kids ministry specifically. So I got to tell a bit of my story. There's probably about 25 to 30 people in this batch of class, and I know that, not a lot of them probably thinking that kids is the next step, but it's an opportunity to cast vision. With us getting ready to move into our new facility, it is an opportunity for us to cast vision for the number of volunteers we need. I even kind of made a joke telling them that I was, in this process of trying to recruit 50 more volunteers. And I said, and let's see, in this class, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So, and everyone got a laugh out of everyone. But I did cast vision for kids ministry opportunities that are different than what maybe you thought they were. That we have lots of opportunities for behind the scenes, for greeting families, for hospitality, people who want to stand on stage and host and storytell, and small group leaders. So there's all kinds of ways that people can serve, and it was awesome. It was great, and there were actually a couple of people. There's one husband and wife of a middle-aged older couple, and they were pointing at each other, as I was talking, and I made note of their names. And so there's people that I know already that are excited about it. One of the things, I'm a kids pastor at heart, and I oversee ministry to the next generation at my church. And so I shared a passage that I love to share is from Matthew 18, the first part of that chapter. And it's where the disciples were asking Jesus of who's the most important in the kingdom of heaven. And Jesus, in this example, he brings a child over and he says, unless someone were to become like this child, they won't enter the kingdom of heaven. And he talks about the significance of a child and having childlike faith, and what would happen if people came against a child. And I like to use that verse as an illustration because I really actually do believe with all my heart that God has a soft spot in his heart for children. He has a soft spot for the lowly, the weak, the widows and orphans, as you like. So I like to share that and say, I really do believe that there's something really special that happens at a church ministry that serves the next generation. Even in that passage, it says that anyone who welcomes a child in my name welcomes me. And so I like to say that in the children's ministry, we welcome Jesus every weekend. Specifically, we welcome these children in Jesus' name. And so we welcome them. So cast compelling vision. And it was great. I know that I'll get, starting next week, people actually even this week started to fill out a paper form of what ministries they might be interested in. I'll be getting that later this week. So I know for sure there's probably, at least 2 or 3 people from that group that are interested that I'll be following up with. So again, this is just a normal rhythm that my church does. Your church might do that as well. So just leveraging that and creating some contacts so I can follow up with these people in the coming week or 2. So it's a great day 7. Looking forward to seeing what happens with the people that I connected with today. What about you? How was your Sunday? How was your face-to-face interactions with people that you need to recruit?